report. What was lost and what was gained from a Dallas Cowboys perspective in the weekend Jamal Adams trade from the Jets to Seattle? Well, I guess first of all, if you're a Cowboy fan and you want to temper your unhappiness that Jamal Adams, the Dallas native who wished to be here, the all-pro 24-year-old safety from DFW, you can do that by saying, well, at least he didn't go to the Eagles, or for that matter, the Giants or Washington football team. But he did go to the NFC, and he is going to be an obstacle for teams, I believe, for teams that want to make it to victories in the NFC playoffs, to the NFC championship game. He's an obstacle right now in his division, and those teams know it. They're going to have to figure out how to deal with him. He's that good. The Cowboys don't have to do that on a regular basis, twice a year, every year. But they will have to deal with it at some point, and he's an obstacle. I believe he is the fulcrum upon which NFC power rests. I think had he ended up in Dallas or Philadelphia or Tampa or San Francisco, that those teams would have then found themselves with a positive tipping point. Instead, Seattle gets that, but at least you don't have to play him twice a year in the division. Should you have done more to get him to Dallas? Well, the essence of it, it would have taken 2 first-round picks. That's twice as much as the Cowboys wanted to spend here, essentially. Contrary to one national report, the Cowboys were not involved in the weekend bidding here. They did not go there. They were not going to go there, and that's a fact. And that comes straight from the top. They do love Jamal Adams and did, of course, make a bid for him last October, a bid that did include a first-round pick, and then have flirted with the idea since. For those people who think, oh, the Cowboys were never in this. This was a fake story. This was a clickbait. The Cowboys were fascinated by Jamal Adams. They just weren't going to pay twice the price that they thought was the right price. They gave up a first-round pick for Amari Cooper. They would have been at some point willing to do the same kind of thing here, but not twice that, which is what Seattle essentially gave. What would I have done? Would you like to be Seattle right now? I would. Would you like to be saying, I'm shooting my shot? We'll worry about the lack of first-round draft picks later. Late first-round draft picks, because the Seahawks figure to be good. And just like the Cowboys hope that they're good. Late first-round draft picks. And if you go and contend for a Super Bowl, and I think Seattle will with Jamal Adams on their roster, you worry a lot less about what's happening in the future. So in that sense, disappointment, if I'm a Cowboy fan, yeah. Because settle this argument in your mind this way, with all due respect to Cowboys manager. Do the Seattle Seahawks and their management team and their coaching staff not know what they're doing? Or do they know what they're doing? I think they paid a hefty price for a hefty player. And I think the Seahawks know what they're doing. Let's hope the Cowboys, in declining to get involved here, do the same. Fish out.